Please welcome the challenger, James Buster Douglas. And his opponent, the defending champion on my left, really needing no introduction the world over. He's ready to fight out of the red corner and attired in black trunks. Hailing from Catskill, New York, he weighed in at a ready 220 1/2 pounds. His outstanding record, 37 wins, no defeats, with 33 big wins by way of knockout. He's making his 10th defense of the heavyweight crown, introducing the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
Buster Douglas is a conventional fighter who likes to work behind a stiff left jab.
I'm surprised to see Buster moving so well. I mean, I think the weight has made a difference in his upper body movement and his legs. He's that jab out there. He wants to tie Mike up every time Mike gets inside. And the problem a lot of fighters make is the fact they dropped out right hand there, and Mike Tyson's left hook is no cupcake.
Keep in mind that Carl Williams looked pretty loose and relaxed against Tyson until Tyson hit him with a body punch about 45 seconds into the bout. Mike has not yet gone to the body against Douglas here.
Well, the left jab of Buster Douglas is incredible because he's went for Buster Douglas.
He fought a sculpted Adonis named Mike Williams on the undercard of Tyson Spinks and floored him twice in the early rounds with the left jab. Step in behind the left jab. He landed twice.
Watch the right hand of Buster Douglas. What the problem?
And then tied up and on-rushing Tyson.
See, Mike has to be careful also because Mike's standing in front of him too.
Couple of right hands by Douglas. Tyson landing the jab again, and Mike misses with the right. Left jab lands again for Tyson. He has not yet gone to the body. Another right hand lead by Douglas, and Tyson lands the left hook.
That was a good round for Douglas. That was a very docile round for Mike Tyson, throwing only 13 punches.
And there was some talk here that he was not as sharp as he has been for previous bouts. You never know until he's
films because he takes a move. He steps to his right, get a little angle.
Douglas giving as good as he gets inside right there. He outlanded Tyson by punch stat computations, 22 punches to 8.
Very hard right hand by Douglas inside that Tyson walked right into.
Another right hand lead lands for Douglas.
Douglas not afraid. That is apparent. And what's happened, Douglas started to get his punches off first, which is the key to boxing. You get your punches off first.
He's got pretty quick hands for a big man.
And what's happening, every time Douglas throws a shot, in fact, what I'm seeing now is the fact that Douglas is getting Mike Tyson to reach in. When you reach in, that's what
Another
happens.
good right hand and a good right uppercut and two more good rights by Douglas. I don't think I've ever seen Tyson absorb that kind of a 4 or 5 punch combination before in his professional career.
Now, Mike is not going on, he's not attacking Buster Douglas, which indicates that there is some respect here.
And also a little puzzlement, Ray. He just doesn't seem to know how to go about it.
You hear his corner, Tyson's corner saying, be smart, work your way in.
Another good right, but Tyson comes right through it.
That jeopardizes you, puts you in a lot of trouble.
Douglas accurate with the jab. Miran telling him not to hold and hit. Tyson's trying to leap in behind the left hook. He landed that one under Douglas's chin near the middle of the chest. Douglas with another right hand to the top of Tyson's head. Again, Tyson's corner yelling, you've got to punch inside. Good solid left jab by Douglas. Tyson grazed him with the right.
Kevin Rooney hasn't been with Mike Tyson, that he's needed some answers from the corner. Let's see if he's got the right answers. They're trying to make him just fight, not look to just wing big punches, expecting Douglas to fall the first time he lands something.
And the man who does most of the talking in Tyson's corner and who leans forward to whisper in his ear is Aaron Snow. Douglas still landing the jab and then stepping away. Douglas's camp said that would be the case today. It was extremely close to his mother. Right hand by Douglas right on Tyson's chin. Douglas again with a left and a right. Now Tyson lands a right hand and backs Buster up, but here he comes.
Michael is punching. Mike is dropping his hands.
And shockingly, I agree with that.
Trainer J.D. McCauley and manager John Johnson very calm in the Douglas corner. He's thrown 114 jabs in the bout, and by punch stat computations, he has landed almost half of them. Extremely effective working behind the left jab. Buster Douglas. Now Tyson lands a jab. Tyson turned things around against Frank Bruno. Right hand by Douglas lands again. He's been very quick with it.
He throws his combination, then he ties him up. Not doing anything. Just reaching in. There's that right hand again. This one happens every time.
Another right hand, and now Tyson seems to be wobbling. Mike is not throwing back. Buster Douglas is completely dominating this round with jabs and right crosses.
But what's going to do some damage now? Buster Douglas throw an uppercut. There's the uppercut.
There's a lot of swelling above Mike Tyson's left eye, and it is partially closed.
This is the most trouble Jimmy's ever been at any stage of a title defense.
Now Mike doesn't hit by lead right hand.
That's another round for Buster Douglas. This would create a new standard of upsets if this went on.
Clay and Braddock, not as big as this. This is increasing.
Again, the leadoff rights. I'm very surprised they are landing like they are.
And another right hand uppercut by Tyson.
Forgotten that advice and has
and the champion looks frustrated. Missed with the leaping left. A confident Douglas goes back to his corner. Here they are eerily silent. Douglas partially connected. Left jabs right on Tyson's face. Thoroughly frustrated and whipped a Sonny Liston in Miami Beach at a time when Liston was regarded as invincible. You have to go back that far to find something this shocking in a heavyweight title fight.
No combinations by Mike Tyson.
What happened here, except that Mike Tyson is anything but the dynamo, this dynamic terror that we're used to seeing. Buster Douglas has neutralized him, frustrated him, beaten him to the punch.
By punch count statistics, Tyson is averaging only 23 punches around. He's going to have to step up the activity if he's going to turn things around here. Another solid straight left jab. We're in the 8th round, folks.
Win it. Look at the punches.
These right-hand leads are not diminishing in effectiveness, guys. He is still landing just about all of them.
Double jabs, lead off right hands. And now he's trying to back Mike up.
Hitting on the break. Moran didn't say a word to him about it. Well, there's just no question which is the more confident fighter now. You see how easily Douglas is dominating the action inside.
And Tyson is holding on.
I've never seen this happen before with Mike Tyson. He's always been an initiator. Here he's against the ropes. I've never seen it.
And there's a right hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas. As suddenly as that.
Can he beat the count?
He got a little overconfident. Got a little loosey-goosey. Still wobbly. Let's see what Mike can do to finish. And the bell ends to save Buster Douglas at the end of round 8. Cover. Clearly he was out on his feet as the bell sounded.
And Tyson is trying to find out immediately if his head is clear.
Left hand lands by Tyson. Right to the body, he tries the uppercut again and misses. Douglas comes back with a left and a right. 3 solid shots right on Tyson's face. Just missed with the uppercut on the break, and there goes Tyson inside and up and under again. Solid right cross. Douglas wobbled again. Neither man playing much defense at this moment. They are just trading shots, and now both men look a little weary.
Now, if I was Douglas, I would move now. Just move around. Just try to clear that head, clear those cobwebs.
Tyson misses with the right over the top.
Godzilla until that knockdown.
The left eye of Mike Tyson's really closed now.
Shades of Ray Leonard against Tommy Hearns. Douglas coming back with a look his head. Tyson is wobbling. Tyson needs the ropes for support. Douglas wailing away. Without the ropes, Mike would have gone down. Plenty of time left in the round. Mike Tyson was on the verge of going down. And again, the champion wobbles back to the ropes. Solid right hand by Douglas. The most action-filled, heavy-punching exchange round of Mike Tyson's career.
And Tyson, to his credit, has stood in there and taken the punches.
Oh, what a right hand by Tyson to begin the 10th round. A man whose mother has died within the past month. whose son's mother is battling a difficult kidney ailment, who had every reason to come into this bout depressed and downtrodden, chosen by no one to have a chance of getting out of the first few rounds, and he has thoroughly dominated Mike Tyson with the exception of the moment when he went down.
Well, the other he is.
It appears that Tyson is virtually a one-eyed fighter at this point.
A desperate one-eyed fighter. Rolling willingly just to try to get him the shot that will finish things in.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
It's over.
It's over.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
Unbelievable.